Hello and welcome back to Train Sim TV. Now we're going to change things up here. We are out of the early access period now. We are now on the full launch of Train Sim World 3. I was going to do the Karlsruhe route, but I'm not quite there with that one yet. I want to do a little bit more practicing before I come to that video. So we're going to chop things up a little bit and we're going to go back to Southeastern High Speed and we're going to have a look at the short section that goes to Dartford. So we'll just have a quick run, probably start at Gravesend, and we will have a run through to, as I say, Dartford. So again, pick our route. As you can see now as well, all my DLC has been injected to Train Sim World 3. That happened virtually after TSW3 officially launched to everybody in the public after the early access period. Yeah, so that triggered a huge download of about 128 gig, took about 3 hours or so, three and a half hours I think at the most, to get all this lot downloaded in there. But it's nice to now have it all in. I've noticed obviously the dynamic weather seems to work with all the older routes, which is really nice. Sure about the lighting. The lighting, though, however, is a massive stark difference compared to when you look at the three new routes. But I'm not all sure. I don't think there are any plans to update these routes with the newer lighting, which I do find a bit of a shame, to be honest. When you go back to these older routes, and you have the more dull lighting, it would be nice to see maybe in the future if time ever allowed, or did you ever in a sort of like position where they could go back and revisit this. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that one. Right, timetable. We're going to take a class 465 on this journey, so we're going to pick that. And these journeys are not long at all; they are quite quick. We'll do a lunchtime run. So we got here. We'll pick one of these. Victoria Dover Prairie. So they have services that go all the way through to Faversham as well. We're just going to do a short run just to do the Gravesend bit. Literally, virtually start an existing part and more or less join into the new bit for this journey. So put light clouds on that one, and we'll get started. Take long to load in at all, literally moments. There we go. So 1 Delta 70, which is Gravesend to London Charing Cross. Time is 13:33, and we're going to drive the Southeastern service from Gravesend to Dartford. The class 465/9 Southeastern livery. Weight of 297.5 tons, 8 cars in length, and 177.1 yards in length on that as well. Running between Gravesend and Dartford. Let's get started. So first thing, we'll put our master key on. Pop that into neutral. In the reverse actually. There we go. Get our safety systems on. We need to do. Is it shift and enter? There we go. Isolation, normal on the vigilance and all that lot. Instrument lights on. Get some lights on. Turn them off. The doors open as well just to get that going. Daylight running. Don't want the door open, want the windows open. And there's another thing I want to do as well, was regen brake on. I think we are set. This thing's so sensitive. There we go. Been a while since we've driven the 465 on a video. Probably actually since the launch. I have driven it since. We drove it on the stream actually to prepare the other night. Doing a bit of this. It's not the first time I've featured this section. I've did a freight run in the snow the other day on one of my latest streams. I wasn't overly sold on the kick-up effects, but we'll probably cover that in a video at some point. It was a bit derpy. They didn't quite work as well as I thought they would. But yeah, we'll cover that again next time. So just to show you the unit, if I can get there without the bloom blinding me. So there we go. It's 465 925. Go to Charing Cross. They updated the destination blinds on the these units actually, to be fair as well, which they do look a lot better. So stations we're going to be calling at are Northfleet, Swanscombe, Green Hither, Fort Bluewater, Stone Crossing, and Dartford. It's journey total of about 16 minutes or so. So it's not going to be a long video. It's just going to be a short one, again, just to show you this other extended little section. So on the map, you can see where we are at Gravesend on our existing section, which ran to Faversham. We run towards Ebbsfleet, but we leave just before Ebbsfleet. So we continue where that route would turn off, and then go into Ebbsfleet station. Northfleet is the top station above, and then it crosses over the HS1 network. I'm yet to still see a train actually pass underneath. I mean, there's one there now, but we're not going to see that. Oh. It always catches me out, that. I need to do some key binding. I really do. Just to stop me pressing the wrong buttons. I automatically press E and E's to get out of the seat. And we want... So speed set is now set. We cannot go over 70 mph now. I do love the 465 in this game. Sounds fantastic. It's a lovely drive as well. As I was saying, yeah, I'm yet to go for the HS1 and actually pass the train going underneath it, just to get a unique screenshot. Every time I seem to be going, I always seem to miss him. They usually pass a minute or two before or after. Preliminary route indicators aren't working still currently on this route. Those have been non-functional since the release of the route, which is a shame they haven't been made functional for the extended version of the route. Fingers crossed we'll see them maybe down the line. For those that didn't realise what I was on about there, is again there's another one here, so you can see that they're actually blank. Effectively it's a repeater with a LED arrow, which tells you the intended route of travel before you obviously get to the next signal. So, route to the left there continues to Ebbsfleet. We can just see the slight distance there of the window we just went past. Approaching Northfleet now, just around this bend. So I'm going to start taking some braking. There's a tree going to be clipping us here. It's a little bit too close to the track, just come through the clouds slightly. I've seen a collectible. I need to get the collectibles. I don't think actually run around the station when I did the drive the other day. So we'll have a little look around whilst we're here for this one. Got to get all them collectibles. I am a sucker for collectibles, as you will know. I've seen 2 on the station. Sure we're not hanging out at the station, which we're not. Let's go for a right long run. Right, you stop beeping, let's go. Let's get running. We will not beat the windows, the doors. Well, then. We're doing quite well on collectibles, to be fair. We've out of my way. We're not actually doing too bad. We've got quite a few of them now. So there's a broken fence down this end of the platform. Shouldn't need to get out and do this again at any more platforms because I have already done this. I just didn't get out of this station for some strange reason. And not all services on this line are stoppers. Some of them are express, which is quite cool. Map. I need 3 more maps. Whether they're hidden. I wonder if there's anything there in the subway on the end. We can go down there. We're in. We can get down here. Very busy down here, man. Lord. Come on now, out my way. Come on. There we go. Just gonna squeeze past them there. An absolute bottleneck of. Oh, there's a newspaper sign. There we go. I knew there was something I hadn't got. Right, anyway, back into the cab. Control and 0 if you want to do a quick jump to the cab. Very little handy tip there. I'm full of them. Oh, what's a Swanscombe? Swanscombe or Swanscombe? I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong. So if we can see it, these of course have sparky shoes. Well now. There we go, it's just sparked. Another, again, one of the features of Tracing World 3 is sparky shoes in pantographs. So we'll just cross over the high speed route now. Again, straight on the brakes because the station's quite close. It appears to be that they've fixed the station. I had some issues here the other day. I had some shadow mapping issues, but it appears that they've been fixed, so that's nice. It started raining as well. Again, the dynamic weather kicking in. Yeah, I had a load of shadow mapping issues. What shadow mapping issues are is basically like black lines on the model. Like, oh, it's doing it there. No, it's still doing it. I thought that had been fixed. It's just obviously the angles of the camera seem to be changing it. Now, that is a shame. I thought it had been fixed. It's all at the bridge as well, you see. So obviously, it's just slipped through the net. This, I think it's weird because you don't see it at certain angles. You can see it's casting off the shadows off the shelter. It's just a lot darker than it should be. What that means is that they have to go back into the editor and the tooling and fix the model and fix the shadow bake on it. I'm sure we'll see as a fixed at some point. At least the whole platform's not lying in darkness. Yeah, and these things sometimes can slip the net, and I know this through my line of work with just trains, so it's one of them. Apparently that might be the first time I've used my wiper on the 465. Green River for the... I keep saying nothing. Bywater, it's blue water. Again, it's just a nice little branch, and I wasn't aware of this section coming until I saw it on the map. So again, not just getting the high speed part, which is at least another 30 minutes driving almost. You get another quarter of an hour drive on the commuter front as well, so nice to see. And it's not just passengers that run down here. You do get freight scenarios down here. As I say, I did do one on the stream the other night. So it does see plenty of traffic down here. The station models are all lovely on this as well. Really nicely made. So fair play and hats off to whoever's been involved with the modelling of those. One thing I wish there was. Now I'm not sure if there's a command or anything for it, or a hacky fix for this. Is to sort your field of view out. I don't think you can do it in the settings. I've never seen anything. Excuse me. To suggest that you can bring your field of view back. Controls. No. Accessibility. There's nothing. There's nothing to say that you can change that, sadly. A bit like TS Classic, where you can go backwards and forwards on it. It'd be a nice little feature. I love the visuals on this unit. Everything's really nicely done. All the texture lovely. Scuff marks as well. I'd love to see working GSMR at some point. I know it's only a gadget, but the gadget I think that adds a bit more extra immersion rather than just seeing it off. It would be nice to be able to punch the buttons and put the code in for your starting point. Stone Crossing is our next stop, and then it's on to Dartford. I did notice something a bit random with the footprint under. I'll go back and just highlight in a second. And get back to it. Got the footbridge. There's no fencing along the side of it. It's just that literally you can jump off. And there's no fencing to stop you from wandering down to the track. Right, next up is Dartford, so 1.9 miles to Dartford. All these stations are really close to each other as well. It's quite a fast-paced section of route if you're doing a stopper. Oh. Bit slippy then. Should have been a AW restaurant for that more board there. Rain's disappeared, which is nice. But I love you can get a little shower and it just goes again. Head up into this bit of a cut and go into the station. Just make some nice screenshots when you come through this bit, but with the bridges in the background. I've had my door open. How long has that been open? Oh dear. I thought I shut that. Bit of air conditioning, it's all good. So despite us running around at Northfleet Station, to be fair, we're actually only about a minute late. So again, yeah, it's a nice little section. This is a lovely station. I like this station as well. It's quite a cool little design, especially with the building on the left side with multicoloured cladding. There's 2, 8 and 12 stop markers there. Presuming one's for each platform. See if I can get a... bit hard to get screenshots on the station. Especially when you want to get that building in the background and the lights on the wrong side. The old Kuju flats in there. I love it. Nice little run though. Good stuff that. Nice. Some lovely detailed platforms as well, like the flower pots and stuff like that. Just forced me in there. There we go, that's done. Yeah. So, a bit more to our ranking there. Near level 38, so I've actually clocked in 8 levels since TSW3's come out, which is quite mad for me because I never used to play this as much. I'm going to quickly jump off here before we get booted out, and you go now. We'll watch the train go. So I'm going to leave it here. The train will disappear in a second. Again, links in the description for Train School 3. Go take a look. Go and have a go for yourself. It's absolutely superb. Keep up with our videos. There'll be more to come. I will be doing Castle-Wurzburg very soon. That is one of the next ones to do. This was on the book list to do anyway, so we've got this one out of the way. It's just a short video to get done. So yeah, keep an eye out for us on Twitch as well. Fridays and Sundays. A bit more Trains of World. We'll be knocking around on the streams as well. But other than that, thank you very much. And we'll see you very soon on the next video. Bye for now.